Yo.
Yeah, I didn't wake you up, did I?
Nah.
Yeah, I figured you were watching.
So you going to class tomorrow or today, I guess?
No. I don't think I should right now. What about you?
Probably not.
So, you want to come over or something? I'm gonna just be at home.
About to be bored as hell, probably.
Yeah, sure, man. What time?
Around 12 would probably be good. I should be, awake.
All right, well, I'll text you tomorrow then.
Yeah.
Peace.
Bye. What's up?
What's up, man? How you doing?
I'm good.
It's great.
Did you walk?
Yeah, it wasn't too bad, though. It was pretty cool.
You want something to eat?
Nah, I'm good, man. But, how you really doing?
Cool.
Just asking. Thought you'd be in full Malcolm mode or something.
I mean, democracy is, shit, man, I got nothing.
If that's all it takes for you to have nothing, I'm surprised you've had anything.
What does that mean?
Just means this isn't exactly new.
You gotta admit, this is extreme. For right now,
Yeah, you're right. It does feel pretty weird, huh?
yeah,
It's like somebody died or something.
I guess, yeah. It's like, how did we get here?
I got here by boat. Look, I know times are weird right now, but all you gotta do to understand it is just look at the history.
I get that, but I mean, we've come a long way, haven't we?
For sure, but if the foundation is corrupt, the whole building is bad.
Come on.
Just look at life. Try to build anything on a bad foundation, see what you get.
Are you talking about buildings?
No, not like the U.S. Slavery, genocide, stealing people's land. It's not the best material to start on.
You got me there. But if we acknowledge the foundation, we can make it better, right?
Well, that's the problem. That's the conversation that nobody wants to have. You can't rebuild anything without first tearing it apart. Ergo, the term rebuild. You remember how you learned about slavery?
Yeah.
You remember how your teachers talked about it?
Not really, no.
Well, I remember how mine did. All of them talked about it the same way. They talked about it like it was some kind of natural disaster, something like that. And then when it officially ended, that was it. There was no ramifications and nothing. I'm willing to bet that some of yours talked about it the same way. Am I wrong? Now, it's easy for us to acknowledge the foundation. We don't have a choice. You have to deal with the structural problems in the building. Meanwhile, the little white kids that were in your class, if they're never taught to at that age, they'll never have to deal with it. That is, even if they wanted to. It's like waking up from the Matrix or something, you know?
You know what I think separates you and me?
What?
I feel like my parents coming to the U.S. was like salvation, you know? I mean, they've had their problems with it just like us, but coming here saved their lives. And everything they've been able to do for me, they gave me a financially stable life. They're putting me through school, seeing the world. I mean, maybe they could have done it somewhere else, but it happened because they came here. And I feel like no matter what happens, that's always going to be my deepest impression of this country, you know? I just need to hold on to that hope. But you see it on a much deeper level than I ever could, for what it really is.
To took the red pill.
You are the red pill.
You know, I don't mean to burst your bubble, but your parents didn't come here in 2016.
Yeah, I've thought about that. Things are different. I mean, imagine trying to put yourself through school now.
Yeah, or trying to buy an apartment on your own.
Even buying groceries has gotten so expensive. How did it get like this?
I think Republicans call it trickle down.
Yeah, I guess. You know, speaking of that, when my dad came to the States, Reagan was president.
So?
He was presidential. Imagine leaving a country to go to a better one, live a stable life, and just feel safe, and you come and you get what we're getting now. I mean, we can laugh about it, but that would suck, man. Damn.
You good, bro?
Yeah, I thought of something.
What's up? Hey, it's okay to be worried, man. Like, being aware doesn't mean that you can't be scared. Like, I know I talk like I'm not just as shook as you are, but I am.
I don't think you are.
Why not?
What do you think this means?
The election?
Yeah.
We're just not as progressive a country as a lot of people think we are. We still have a lot of work to do.
For the world, what do you think it means for the world?
Foreign relations?
No, it's...
Are you good, bro?
I'm fine. It's just...
Look, what do you think this means?
Well, historically, people have followed our lead. And we just elected... I mean, you know what we just elected.
I don't think America has that much clout.
Well, like it or not, yeah, we do. I mean, you know, even in the 1800s, we had one of the higher rates of suffrage in the world. And people followed our lead. I mean, we built suburbs. We built the highest buildings. We had feminist movements, all these different civil rights movements, and people followed our lead every time. We brought film to the world, and everybody else did that too. I mean, we had hip-hop, pop music, jazz even way back when, and everybody else always does what we do. Because we're supposed to be the leaders of the free world. And yesterday, we had an opportunity to maybe prove to everybody else that we weren't going to fall behind again, and instead, we chose this racist, sexist, xenophobic, megalomaniacal bullshit artist who's not even that good at bullshit.
So you think that people are going to follow our lead, or like those types of leaders?
Yeah, but it's not the leaders that worry me.
Then who the hell is it?
The people.
Why?
I don't know how to explain it to you, alright? If you know, you know.
Look, I get you're upset, but it's not as big a deal as you're trying to make it out to be.
What?
It's just, you don't have to make it such a big deal. I mean, Americans have always been stupid. That's what we're known for. Just because our leaders up until now have given off the impression that they're not, doesn't change it.
It's not just Americans that are stupid.
So the whole world...
It's people, just people. I mean, as long as they're scared, they're stupid. And when they're both, you can make them do whatever you want.
Okay, so what? We've been scared and stupid before. The most we've done up to this point is poison ourselves with cigarettes and fast food. Like, what's the worst that could happen? Look, man, I know shit's not ideal right now, but at this point, the most we can really do is just hope that things get better.
Open it.
What page?
Anywhere. Just open it.
What are these names?
Yeah.
What is machete? That's supposed to be machete?
Mm-hmm.
What is fusile?
It's like to say you got shot.
What is this?
It's Rwanda, 1994. You know, you can call me paranoid, dismiss it as crazy, you can say I'm reaching or preaching, but this happened. I got family members that were in this book. And even if I didn't, these are all people, individuals that died for the same non-reason. And basically what I'm getting at is when facts don't matter, it can open the door for this to happen. You know, like facts about racism, bigotry, ethnocentrism, just division. I mean, it leads to one thing.
How many people are in this book?
About 1 million.
And you think that we're at this point now?
No, of course not. But every year the community gets together for a commemoration. We're always talking about why we remember. You know, we're not just remembering to mourn. We're remembering so it doesn't happen again. They're always saying the same stuff, you know? It doesn't start with the first kill. It's ideas. That's why the stuff that's going on right now scares me so damn much. And this book is here, taunting me, just reminding me of what's happening. And I have no idea what to do about it. You hear what I'm saying now?
Yeah, I never thought about it that way. There are really people in this country that want us gone, and they all kind of just got validated at the same time.
I guess, yeah, but truth be told, it doesn't really matter who it is. Black, Latino, Muslim, gay, transgender, white. There's no winners in this scenario. Maybe I am paranoid.
I hope so.
Me too. Donald Trump.
And to think, this whole time I thought we were talking about Vladimir Putin.
Oh, damn, this again.
I'm telling you, man, they're on some shady shit, man.
It's probably nothing, man.
Whatever you say.
You want to go for a walk? I feel like I need to get out the house.
Sure thing, man. Let's go.
All right.
You watch Game of Thrones, right?
No.
You need to fix that. Anyway, look, in the show, they got these things like zombies called White Walkers that are slowly approaching all the cities where all the people reside, and they're gonna kill them. They're gonna kill them all. But in the meantime, all the royal families are fighting over land, getting revenge on each other, blase, just a bunch of petty shit. And I mean, it is important to them, at least in their world, but none of it really means anything because this army of zombies is just coming to kill them all. Makes me think about us, you know? Humans. We fight a lot over stuff that we think is important, but none of it really means anything because we got our own White Walkers. But instead of zombies, it's just
Nuclear missiles from that cute-ass North Korean man, baby.
climate change, nigga. The planet that's dying due to good old human negligence. See, the difference, though, between us and the show is that we all know about it. And, you know, individuals can do their part to fight it, but our next president that we just elected is supposed to be our ultimate representative. He doesn't even believe that's just real.
So, if this climate change shit keeps getting worse.
If we're on a ball in space, bro. Earth don't give a shit about our well-being. It just reacts to our behavior. Dig this. More people are alive than ever. That means more cars, more resources used, and more asinine behavior from these companies that are mining for oil and whatever else that they're trying to sell us. The same companies that put their right hand in God talking about they have nothing to do with it. For some reason, we still buy it. Looking at data like that and chalking it up to a coincidence is just irresponsible.
Shit.
We hella fucked. So, What does the future hold for the two intellectual Negroes?
Find out next time on Tale of Two Coons.
Fuck. What is gonna happen? Like, do you actually believe all that genocidal stuff might actually happen?
In this country, hard to say. Obviously, I want to say no, but looking back at history, you know, anything can happen. The way I am is, I'm always on the lookout for that kind of thing, you know? I just feel like the only solution is for people to come together, have a discussion. Okay, like a real discussion though, like not just discuss to discuss, but like a discussion with the goal of understanding each other. You know what I'm saying?
See, but the tricky thing about that is that so many people don't want that.
A lot of people just lack the desire to understand each other. Either that or they lack the capacity to.
Yeah, I heard that.
Did you?
Nah, but
It's just like, this is the color of my skin, dude.
and I'm proud of it because, you know, you and me, we see it as something unique, special. You know, it makes me individual, but I just wish a lot of people didn't see it as a barrier.
I heard that.
Hey, man, I gotta go.
Sure.
Same time tomorrow.
You know what, bro?